Not yet. So you can take a look. If you have any question, you can ask me, okay? Do you know why we can't use start here in the third one? Before the word start, why we can't use the word start? You know why? Did you use start? No, you don't use start. You used. Okay. Start actually means something will start by itself, like a car. But if you believe in God, it's God who created the world. Not the world is created by itself. This is from the Christianity point of view, you can't use start. Okay, you understand what I mean? Okay, all right. Okay, it's related to religion, religious belief. Okay, all right, all right. I think maybe the last three is a bit tricky, right? Okay, so actually, semantically, there's some difference. So that's a difference. This is extend. So extend that way, increase this way, and expand this way. Okay. All right. I already uploaded to the Moodle. Okay, already. Okay. Right. In most cases, we can use refuse, reject when it's followed by a direct object. But in the last one, we can't say reject to accept. It sounds odd, right? Reject something, refuse to do something. I think it's because you can check the word. You never say reject to do something, right? Okay. Some certain words doesn't allow you to have this kind of construction, right? Okay. The last antonym. I think the last antonym is a little bit tricky. Okay. So you need a little bit time. Antonyms. Suggest the antonyms for fear and light in the following phrases. Fear here, for example, what does it mean? Fear here, okay. All right. Again, you can check. You can check your dictionary. You can discuss with your classmates. Okay. All right. So now we work on antonyms. Okay. So obviously, fear. The meaning of fear is different in each of these phrases, right? So first you have to find out its meaning. Then you would know its antonyms, right? Okay. The same for light. For light, okay. In English, often a word can have several meanings, right? It's the same as in Chinese. Okay. Now what does fair here mean? Fair. What does it mean? A fair hair, what does it mean?
Nice.
The color of the hair, right? So it means, so the color is kind of, you know, we have dark color, right? Okay, and we have very fair hair, right? So fair means the color is light, right? So the opposite should be what? Dark. Yes, dark hair. Dark hair, okay? That's right, dark. Okay, the second one, fair decision, what does it mean? A fair. This is not fair. This is a fair. So unfair or unjust, right? Unfair, unjust in this case, okay? Now, fair performance. Yes, the opposite meaning could be a poor performance or bad performance, right? Okay, yeah. Fair means not too bad, right? Not too bad, right? Fair, okay. Okay, yeah. Fair weather. Bad weather, right? Bad weather or unpleasant weather, right? Yeah, bad weather, okay. Okay. A light bag. The antonym, very easy. Heavy bag, that's right. Light blue. Dark blue, that's right. Dark blue, okay. A light wind. Strong wind, that's right. Light reading. Light reading means, you know, you read something very easy. You don't need to think. You read easy, you know, maybe the comics, right? So this is light reading. But when you do academic reading, this is what? Intensive means you read intensive. But can we find a better word?
Highly required.
Sorry?
In-depth reading.
In-depth reading? Okay, but perhaps what would you say?
Highly required.
Highly demanding, perhaps. Maybe a better word could be,
Serious.
this is light, not very serious. Serious reading.
Yes.
So that means it's a kind of it's quite demanding, right? So you need to think, right? Okay, right? Okay. Yeah, but I think you can see demanding is fine. Yes, light reading. This is light, easy, serious. Okay, serious reading. Okay, yeah. Okay. You can finish this as homework, okay? I think it will take a while for you to do this, okay? So you have to synthesize all the knowledge you have learned. You have to understand, for example, synonym, antonym, antonymy, and hyponymy, and try to find out, all the words which can be classified into one of those categories. Okay, all right? Now, one question I try to think about, the key concepts we learned today, one pair is connotation, denotation, right? How do you think it can be applied for teaching, into teaching? We didn't discuss that, so it's a question for you to think. So basically, we always teach the core meaning first. So that is the conceptual meaning, right? But do you think connotation could be interesting? I mean, when you teach nouns, I think you can maybe let students discuss their feelings towards some nouns, right? As a way to help them to kind of elaborate the meaning of these words. Okay, that's one example. What else can you do? And for example, like some words, like skinny and slim, right? Skinny has more positive, negative connotation, right? So particularly when you teach words, so-called synonyms, to students, perhaps you also to draw the attention, some words actually they differ in connotation, right? They cannot just substitute. Often, when Chinese students learn English, they just remember the Chinese equivalent. They don't pay attention to this connotation thing, right? Okay, yeah. So maybe that's another, you have to make them aware. Some words maybe the meaning is similar, however, they're quite the connotation is quite different, right? So you cannot substitute them for each other. That's so far what I can think about. Okay, so maybe you can keep reading, and when you become a real English teacher, perhaps you know what to do. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, so thank you for coming today. So tomorrow we're going to start